the embarkation day back in Fort Lauderdale. And we got a Disney ship off in the distance. Travelers, Michelle and I are back from our 4-night cruise aboard the Celebrity Reflection. And now it's time to find some space over here for our 10th cruise ship that we have traveled on. We had a fantastic time, traveled with friends and fellow travelers, and it was an incredible time. But we did have some ups and we did have some downs. So as I find some space over here for the newest edition, come along and let's see what the Celebrity Reflection had to offer us. Our cruise day adventure actually began here at the Courtyard by Marriott in Plantation, Florida. It is 12 minutes from the port. It is spring break week, the week we're going on this cruise, so every hotel, everywhere is very packed and very busy. We were able to get a room here. It was very nice. It was very comfortable. It served its purpose. There's actually a mall right up on about 2 minutes from here, walking distance, and a Barnes & Noble where we grabbed some Legos. But this was the Courtyard by Marriott in Plantation. Right off the lobby, they have the Bistro Bar, which they have coffees, and they serve Starbucks coffee. And then they have scones and muffins and all that good stuff for the breakfast morning time. So actually, it was very nice. And this is some of the lobby here. There's other people in here, so I'm not going to film that. But little meeting areas down here. They got a little fireplace. Nice little area. And you know, I didn't even notice, but they do have a pool back there in the Courtyard by Marriott. But the pool's right back that way. We got here probably about 5 o'clock last night. Then went and had dinner, then came back and went straight to bed. So getting ready for the cruise. They also have a market right off the side of the lobby. But chips, all that good stuff, and you can charge it to your room. But this is even more the lobby in this area right this way. And this is the pool, and they actually have a gym back there, which I didn't even know they had a gym. So that's another nice feature. And if you get on the first floor, they actually have patios that come right out to the pool area. So very nice. Balconies, and I mean, it was a nice location. Very nice location. We'll see how it is getting to the port, and we'll let you guys know on that. But it's supposed to be 12 minutes, so we shall see. Terminal is 29, but we had to park in the Palm parking garage and get a shuttle back to Terminal 29. But our bags have been dropped. And this is where you will pay your port parking. I think it's $20, so that's pretty good. And we do that after the cruise. But the shuttle is literally right out here. Okay. We got a little confused back there, but we're doing good now. We've made it. We've made it this far so far. We're heading into the ship. Since we have premium access with our package that we got, we do not have to wait out there. We can go straight to the ship. Have a photo op as you board the ship. Of course we had to take a picture. Now it's onto the ship. I might have to say, besides the confusion of the parking, might be one of the easiest onboarding I've ever experienced on the ships. Celebrity and Princess, you guys got it down. We have come up to the second level. They're going to board us in about 5 or 10 minutes because they're quite not ready, but the ship is out there. She's ready to go, and we cannot wait. And there she is. There's the Reflection. We are now boarding. That was about a 25-minute process with the wait and everything, so it wasn't bad at all. It is the largest in the Solstice class, but we are in the back. Michelle in front of me there, Tony and Melanie up front. Here we go, and we are almost on board. God, that was so smooth boarding. So smooth. Love how Princess and how Celebrity do it. They do a great job. Looking around the ship, art everywhere, make sure to look. But we're heading to Cafe Arbaccio right over here because they got our complimentary champagne to be had right over there. Got our champagne right there. Drink one. That is, oh yeah, that's Michael. He doesn't like to be on camera. But can you believe, there he's cheering everybody. Rest of the cruise here though. This is definitely one of my favorite ships. Can't wait to bring it. Well, no, not this ship. Celebrity, one of my favorites. But this is the sister ship. This is the Reflection, which is the largest of the Solstice class ships. So a lot to do, a lot to explore. and just have fun with friends aboard this cruise. When you board the ship and you pass any of the bars, they will just have trays of champagne. If you would like to indulge in the champagne, grab one. It's courtesy, it's free of charge. We've made it to our reception dinner, our lunch for the concierge class. We are here, and where are we at?
I usually drink vodka and cranberry.
Opus. We're in Opus. This is where the lounge is. I was here early. I got everybody, but I need to get menus. Let's take a look at the menu right here at Opus for the on-board lunch. Exclusive lunch. Woo. Right there. Right there. And right there. You know I'm going to probably get both of those desserts. I actually had the waiter just choose what he would recommend, and this is what he chose. Is that chicken liver?
Chicken liver.
Chicken liver pate. We're going to give this a try. I had the server pick my menu, and he picked the beef cheeks, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Did have him go ahead and bring both of the desserts, which I wish I could tell you what it is, but they look pretty tasty. Beautiful port of Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. As you can see in the distance, there's a ton of ships in port right now. That is the Ascent, the newer ship of Celebrity right over there. Me and Caleb found the ice cream machine, so we're going to get a little ice cream conage.
Bad day to be an ice cream cone.
No, yes, it is a bad day.
Bad day to be an ice cream
We need some cones. We're just waiting. But I do like Celebrity's ice cream. Well, that should tell you how close we are to the Fort Lauderdale airport at the terminal here. When they are out of ice cream cones, you go ahead and get you some strawberry ice cream and come get some Prosecco on it. Let's give this a try. They may not be hiding ducks, but they got dinosaurs. We are at Pier 29, the very last pier. That's where you come in, you drop your bags off, and then you go over there and park, and they shuttle you back over to the ship. This parking garage is not yet open for Pier 29. Made it to the Ocean View Cafe, and it's time for a little cake. And yes, it is very busy, but they got a selection of foods. They got pastas, they got all kinds of stuff. So you're gonna find anything you want, pretty much. I mean, I found the pastries and cakes. So you know we'll have to get that. We got the grill, the vegan options, the chef's daily specials, all that good stuff. This is we love this area. We loved it on the Solstice, and now we'll love it on the Reflection.
Good afternoon.
We found a great crew member, and you are?
Patty from Gambia.
Caddy from Gambia.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see her a lot more on this cruise.
Absolutely. You'll be seeing me every single day.
But I tell you what, Celebrity has some of the best cast members on the sea.
Thank you. Thank you
So
very
give them
much.
a try. They're awesome. Thank you so much.
So nice to have you here.
Thank you for being here with us.
Great. Welcome on board once again.
Thank you.
Enjoy your lunch.
Setting sail. Right there goes the Ascent. We are next out of the port. We're having a great time, but there's people behind me and I don't want to block their view anymore. I'd definitely love to take a cruise on the Ascent. Right there, that's the newest ship. The Dream has already left. Everybody else has already left, and we are the last ones out of port. Of setting sail, the next 4 nights are going to be fantastic. It's already been a fantastic day. Cruising with friends is the best way to cruise. Period. Friends or family. On our way out, we're almost there. Cannot wait. Never know what may happen on this cruise. We'll bring you guys along. Beautiful sunset of our first night. Yes, we have an aft cabin. It's one of our favorites on Celebrity. Right there, you can see the wake as we make our way to our next destination. We actually got a sea day tomorrow. And then after that, I believe we have Freeport and then Coco Cay. Or the other way around. Not really sure. But so far, it has been a fantastic trip. first night. The first night. This is the main dining room. Making our way back this way. The 3rd floor and the 4th floor. This is scheduled dining. Up there is anytime dining. Right up there. Absolutely love this dining room. Here at the main dining room, and we're going to take a look at the menu. These are the libations over here. And this is the evening meal right over here. And we may get 1, 2, 3, 4, or many items here. So we're not really sure. But this is our first night of our dining here at the Celebrity Reflection. Sitting here at the table and just realized that is a wine rack. That's the 4th floor and that's the 3rd floor right there. But it's all their wine right in there. That is incredible. I'd never noticed that before. Stuff.
Well, I don't want to
Shrimp cocktail.
with that big a group.
And a little glass of Moscato. Second appetizer, French onion soup. I will have to say Michelle got the pork chop and it looks quite tasty. This is the sirloin with mashed potatoes, broccoli and carrots and the potatoes. And then the bolognese over here. It's my favorite time of meal, the dessert. So there's the coffee and the libations right there. And then the desserts over here. I haven't even looked at them. I'll show you guys first. But I'm sure I'll find something on here I gotta like. If not, maybe a cup of coffee. Who knows? A little creme brulee right here. And then dulce de leche. It's the same thing because if you look at the dulce de leche, we'll get a little piece here. It's a little darker. You can see it's a little dark. It's there you go. Yeah, see, it's a little darker right there. But if you love dulce de leche, this is fantastic. And their creme brulee is fantastic. And that is the end of day 1, boarding day, first day aboard the Celebrity Reflection. As you can probably tell off in the distance, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. I think there's another ship over here. Yeah, there it is right there. But that is a wake right there. Yep, we're at the aft of the ship. So we will do more exploring on day 2. And we'll do a room tour at some point during this cruise. So thanks so much for coming along. And we will see you guys tomorrow on day 2. Morning, travelers. Day 2 of our Celebrity Cruise. And I'm heading down to the cafe to get some coffee. Wait till everybody else wakes up. And as we always say, stairs are our friend. Plus, when you take the stairs, you can see some of the highlights of the ship, and you know me and the art. Making my way down to deck 5, but this is deck 6. Absolutely love this atrium. The elevators are clear. Just let everybody know. And that is the main meeting, dancing, having fun area right down there. Love the elevators, but somebody looks pretty familiar in that center court there. But it's the tree, and yes, that is a real tree. Just took the stairs down to the 5th floor. We're on the 10th, that's why I said stairs are your friend, because as much food as I ate yesterday, I need to burn some of it off. There's sushi on 5 right here. We'll come down this way. And of course, all the goodies that you can buy once the stores are open, since we're out on the international. Sushi on 5 right here. This is Cafe Al Baccio, where I start every morning on the Celebrity Cruises. You can go up and stand in line and wait, or you can find a table. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, might as well start off with an Irish coffee. Why not? But having a great time. The rest of the group just left. I'm sitting here waiting for Michelle. She went up to the gym. It is a sea day and it's overcast, so it's a little busy in all the inside areas. It's not raining, it's just a little busy, but cruising with friends and family is absolutely the way to go. Now, we've even met a new couple on the ship that has joined our crew. So we're up to 11 people, so having a great time. So now I'm just waiting, and we got lunch at going to Tuscan Grill. That's where we're going to for lunch, so cannot wait. We're going with Tony and Melanie and me and Michelle. So going to have a nice lunch, Then Ken made some lanyards. We're going to do a little bar crawl for the St. Patrick's Day event. Here, let y'all see my shirt. Right there. So, having a great time so far. Hope you guys are enjoying the adventure. This is just going to be just like we're all together. I'll probably do a ship tour, but don't know when. Might be through the video. I can't even tell you. So I have no plan. We're on vacation. My partner in crime, she went and worked out, but now we are heading to Tuscan Grill for lunch, and I'm pretty excited about this one. Is the entrance to Tuscan Grill right there, and just to let everyone know, it is $30 per person for the lunch service, and it is all you care to enjoy. So don't be bashful if you want more, but looks like wine barrels. How about that? And as you can probably tell, yep, the ocean's in the background. So we're on the aft of the ship. We're actually kind of sitting still right now because of the fact that it's our sea day, and they're just kind of hovering until we hit the islands. Even do that at the table. That's fancy.
Thank you.
Something like vinegar right there. And we are at Tuscan Grill. You can't see the menu right there, but it's all about the view. These are the libations right over here. And then these are the starters and the entrees. And they also have a dessert menu, which we'll take a look at. But we did find out is it's pretty much anything you want on here, you can get it. And if you want more, you can get it. So we're going to enjoy this lunch. Michelle got the cannellini fazzoli. And I got the minestrone. Michelle opted for the chicken parmesan with pasta. And I got the spaghetti and meatball. Dessert menu has come. Melanie, that is a sacrilegious thing to say. She just said, I don't think I want anything. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, you did.
It's day 2 and I'm stuffed.
I know, it is day 2. But of course, I am going to get the tiramisu.
It's paid for.
And the pistachio marble creme brulee.
Okay, look.
Yeah, I'm going to try that too. And then they have coffee right there. So this is all inclusive of with this meal. When you can't decide on dessert, you just go ahead and get all 3 of them. We got the tiramisu, we got the pistachio creme brulee, and we got the spumani donuts right there. Notice I can remember all the desserts, but yet I can't remember what I eat for dinner.
There's chocolate on the bottom part of the cream brulee.
Tony's already tried his. Okay, now I know I'm excited. Time for some dessert.
So,
fantastic lunch here at Tuscan Grill. They do a dinner service. I would highly recommend, if you're going to do dinner service, make sure it's right at sunset. I mean, they do turn the lights on at the back of the boat, back of the ship, so you can see, but excellent views. I mean, absolutely wonderful. You can see how rough the seas are today, but it's actually been very comfortable today. So many photo ops aboard this ship. Absolutely love it. Windy day up here on the lawn. We're up here on the lawn. We actually got a cabana. One of our friends got a cabana. But we're starting a little bar crawl. I know. I don't drink much, but when I drink. But bar crawl right there. Ken made these up for our cruise. So we got this, and then that's the bars all right there. So it's time to get this party started. First stop on our crawl of St. Patrick's Day is the Passport Bar. Next stop, the Fortunes Bar right here. Right there. They're a little worried. They were a little worried when we all walked in, but they handled them like champs. Next stop, Cellar Masters. Next stop, the Martini Bar. So everybody in our party of 13 had these tattoos made and put on for the St. Patrick's Day. What an honor. I'm telling you, what an honor. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate that. And there's the crew right there. There are some tattoos in areas that we cannot show, but especially this lady's and that guy's over there. We can't show his, but that was pretty special. Taking a little ocean photo before we hit our next spot on this crawl. Next up on our quest, Ensemble Lounge. just a little sampling of our dining option tonight at La Petite Cafe right here. We're going to be trying this tonight. Pretty excited about it. Also had to take an intermission to the crawl a little bit. Everybody's eating, and then we'll get back to it. Dinner's done. Lanyards on. Time to go meet the crew. Well, Blarney ho, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's all about the art. It's all about the art. Finished up at the Sky Lounge, and now we're heading into the buffet to see what we can find. It's midnight, so get a little snack before we go to bed. That ends an incredible day 2. One ship off for the distance there. One way over there. Nothing to the right of us. Some white caps, but tomorrow is perfect day at Coco Cay. So we'll see you there for day 3. Travelers, it's day 3 and it's a perfect day at Coco Cay. Or is it? Actually, it's 76 degrees. It's a little rainy, but people are still getting off the ship. They're heading over there, and sitting right beside us is Icon of the Seas. So I'm going to definitely get off the ship, take a look at her today, get a picture of, but we're going to see what day 3 brings us today. So come along. As you can tell, it's a little choppy. It's a little rainy. Hopefully the weather clears up. The rain's off in the distance. I think it's already passed. So, but people are still getting off. They want to have a good time. They've come, it's spring break. This is what you're here for. But look at all the waves. You can see the waves breaking. But this baby right here, she is a mammoth. You can hear the wind howling through the 2 ships. So hopefully we can get down there today and take a look at that. But definitely want to get at least down to the yellow line, about down there to the blue, to take some pictures. Don't know if I'm going to make it to the island today. Just depends on the weather. Since we are here and I'm at the 14th deck, so it's the Ocean Cafe, I'm going to take you through and show you the breakfast buffet this morning. I'm not going to eat up here. I always go down to the Cafe Patio on the 5th floor. That's my hangout spot. I love it down there. Plenty of seating outside, but there's tons more inside. Tons more. Drinks are here that are included unless you have the beverage package, and they will actually come to your table and bring you something. Whatever you may want. Libation, anything. This is the Ocean View Cafe, and there's different sections. You've probably already seen it somewhere in the videos. Like over here is waffles and pancakes, eggs and more, pastries and all that good stuff, fruits, yogurts, juices, all that good stuff. But we'll take a little bit closer look at some of these areas. Of course, I think I'm gonna grab a banana today. I'm gonna grab a banana. Might grab 2 bananas. I need some of those. Of course, the fruits. Man, I can't wait till you see the waffle bar. Fruits, but they have a nice gluten-free section. I wanted to show you right here. It's all gluten-free, gluten-free section. So that's really nice. And then they got the pancakes and the waffles right over here. Of course, you got your whipped butter, orange butter, which sounds interesting. Whipped cream right there. Blackberry filling, strawberry filling, syrup, sugar-free, and regular. Nice. Thank you very much. She's back there just making French toast, pancakes, waffles. I love these kind of waffles. God, maybe I should come up here and eat. I don't know. And then you get to the hot eggs and more. They got the omelets, the scrambled, the tomatoes, the potatoes, all that good stuff right there. Ooh, those apples look good. Caramelized bananas. Those look good back there. But the best thing about the buffet, we love the main dining, but the best thing, it always is hot. Main dining, I don't think you ever get a really hot meal, but here, you get hot food. Hash browns, fried bread, sausages, bacons, and eggs right down there. Over here, you got eggs Benedict and poached eggs, and they are made your way. So you can ask them how you want them made. And then the waffles, the toast, the English muffins. And of course, for you salmon lovers, they have it right here for your bagels and all that good stuff. And then more fruit down this way. That's just that section. Now let's go over here. Let's see what else we can find. I don't know how much more breakfast foods. I think they just have different stations everywhere. Oh no. We got grilled vegetables, sauteed mushrooms, potatoes, vegetable stew, plant-based sausage, stir-fried rice. What do we got up here? Roasted vegetables, and when they say roasted, it's like the whole vegetable. Okay. And then more sausage, tomatoes, the breads and stuff like that. So it starts to repeat itself. But you get some new items, different areas. For me and Michelle, there's nothing like a charcuterie area. All the cheeses, the meats, the breads, the breadsticks, the rolls, all that good stuff. That butter right there is fantastic. I absolutely love that butter. Had it on every night on the ship. The brown breads, all that good stuff. Then we come over this way. Good morning, good morning. And then bagels and more fruit down that way. Here we got ham and applesauce. And I don't know if many people are like me, but I would eat what's on that plate right there. That's the skin that's come off that ham. I love that. It's a southern thing, but it's fantastic. And if you want that British breakfast, of course, you got to have baked beans. And then there's more vegetables, corned beef. There you go. Ken had some of that yesterday, and then they had corned beef sandwiches and stuff for St. Patrick's Day. Before I head down to Cafe Baccio, they have a Il Baccio, the second one right here. They sell a little more libations and stuff like that, but they can get a coffee here, a specialty coffee. I just seen this area here. Oh, there's another beverage area there, but before, look at this. This is all the pastries, the croissants, the blueberry Danish, the chocolate Danish, the oatmeal brand. But I want you to look over here. I just watched him cut these loaves. Look at the loaves back there. They make them fresh. We did find that out. Ken took a tour yesterday of the ship, and they do make this all fresh. And they just cut these loaves up. It was amazing, and they smell wonderful. Taste of everything. This is the Asian area, so masala chai tea. We got some sambar, some Utopia, stir-fried vegetables, plain congee and chicken congee, and fried garlic, chicken, all that good stuff. Because this is the omelet station. You can get a omelet the way you want it made right there, and they will bring it to your table. But then there's potatoes and already made omelets down there. So that is the breakfast buffet here at the Ocean View Cafe. And if you can't find something to eat here, I don't think we can help you. Sometimes if you just poke around, they have a waffle station off to the side over here that nobody's at. So you can make the waffles the way you want to make the waffles. But he's making them fresh right back there. Okay, we're heading out. Let's head down to Cafe to get some coffee. We are on 14, like I said. The pool's right out there. I'm sure it's lightly raining. People are going to be out there today. That's not a problem. People down in the library, down in the game room. And then, like we always say, stairs are our friends. Made my way to Cafe Baccio. You know, this is where I usually start every morning here on a celebrity cruise. You know, probably about a year ago, me and Michelle, Ken and Michael came on the celebrity cruise. Had a fantastic time. And it was about the same time of year. And had a wonderful time, so we booked this cruise, and this has been a very different cruise. It is a spring break cruise, and it is packed. A lot of people. The cruise we were on was absolutely fantastic, but we're making the best of it. I always come here because everybody will kind of gather here, or there'll be breakfast. Got my bananas, going to have that. I got my caramel latte coming and my cheese Danish. And they give you a little love on top of your coffee, on your latte, whatever these things are. And by the way, it's Lavazza coffee. I drink that at home all the time. Me and Jeffrey got started on that after taking a cruise, and I drink Lavazza all the time with Monica. So this is Lavazza, Jeffrey. You'll be happy on your upcoming cruise. But I'm gonna have a little breakfast here and see if anybody else arises. I have to say this cruise has been totally different than the very first cruise we took. This is on the Reflection. We were on the Silhouette the last time. Same ship layout, same everything. This is the bigger of the Solstice class. This is the largest of the Solstice class. Was looking it's still having a great time. Don't get me wrong. But there's been some issues and problems along the way that their customer service just is not willing to deal with. And luckily on this cruise, I have my good friends with me, Melanie and Tony, but also my travel agent of choice, Melanie, and she has been battling celebrity the whole cruise over some issues that have happened, and it may have tainted us a little bit on celebrity cruises. I sadly have to say that. There's 2 more ships I want to try on celebrity, but the Solstice class might not be another cruise in our future. There's a lot more cruisers out there, a lot more ways to go to cruising. It's a great ship. The rest of the crew is absolutely fantastic, but their customer service people are absolutely not willing to help with anything. So we'll see how this works out, but we're still having a good time. We've had a good time so far. This was the crawl that we did, the St. Patrick's Day crawl. Not everybody in the group. There's 13 of us. It went from 4 to 13. It's just a friend group cruise, and we've all got these lanyards. Ken made all the bars right there on there. You didn't have to drink if you don't want to drink. Everybody got a stamp as long as they were with the group, just going around the ship, and we had a great time. But we did not finish because we got to talking and staying in certain areas longer than we wanted to. So I think we're going to finish it up today. We're going to get off, hopefully see some of the island. It looks like the clouds are starting to break up. That's good. And we're going to get off, go look around. Probably not make it all the way to the island. Want to have some lunch here. You've seen the breakfast buffet. It looks fantastic. So the lunch and the dinner, and that's the one thing I do love about celebrity cruises. The dinner buffet is always open. Even when you've got your dining or your specialty dinings and all that, the buffet's always open. Me and Michelle went up there last night at 1 o'clock and had pizza and some desserts. Half of the buffet was open. It was like, oh my gosh. So hopefully maybe tonight I can show you guys the buffet late at night. But I'm telling you, the ship, the crew, all that has been wonderful. The guest service relations people, not good at all. Not good at all. So we'll see what happens to that. But this is Utopia of the seas right here next to us. It is massive. It will hold over 6,000 passengers. And it is actually 5 times larger than the Titanic. Just a little fun fact, but it is a big ship. I cannot wait to get off and get some comparisons of our ship to their ship. But I'm on the 5th deck. So I'm gonna go up to the 12th deck, or 14th deck and see what this baby looks like. Jumped in the elevator to head up, but just to let everyone know, they've got everything, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of the decks and what is on each deck. So it really makes it easy to get around. We're going to 15. So not that much taller. She's just a little wider. But all the slides, so we're on 15, which is probably, so they got, well, okay, they got 3 more decks back there, which are suites and stuff like that. So pretty awesome to see that beside you. I mean, it makes the island a little bit more crowded. So if you're coming to Coco Cay, just know that you may be having a big visitor with you. But I'm on, that's the Solstice deck up there, I think, right? You know what? Let's just see what's up here. Get a pretty picture. Yeah, that's the Solstice deck up there. Love the front up there. As you can see if I can show you the choppy waters. It is really rough, but the boat's nice and calm, feels great. Oh, this is the basketball court. Ain't nobody up here. Everybody's on the island. They decided I'm heading to the island, rain or shine. A lot of people from up north, and I know you guys are still getting snow, so if I was them, I'd be on the island too. Let's do a little more exploring. Yes, that's the Solstice deck. I don't think I can get up there. We snuck up there last time, but well, you know, let's see. Oh, theirs is not locked off. Okay. When we were on the other ship, theirs was locked off. Let's do some investigating. This was part of their retreat area because they didn't have the basketball court. It was all retreat. But this is open. This is nice. I wonder how many people know about this area. That would be interesting. Very nice. I wonder where their retreat area, it must be in the back. Now this is a great walking trail up here. And there is a grill for hot dogs. Down here is the adult atrium, adult only pool. Right down there, it is covered, which is nice. And then the walking trail is right here. Michelle went to the gym today. It was a little windy and a little wet. But she said the gym was like a ghost town. But if you come up here to the grill, they have one of many ice cream cone places. Of course, not open right now. It's only 10 o'clock, but they're getting ready for lunch service. But the ice cream machine's right there. And I do believe they have some of my favorite ice cream of any cruise line. And this is the adult pool. I'll take a quick peek at this before it gets filled up. 2 pools, 4 jacuzzis, and several bars. And then they have a band that plays down at the end. So I love the layout of this ship. The Utopia there. Just look at those suites up there. Unbelievable. This is the lawn area. I do know that. I believe I'm the 14th deck still. Lawn area. This is a little, I think it's called the lawn grill. Yes, it's real grass. Real grass. And these are little cabanas you can rent over here. Right over this way. And this is the lawn club right over here. And yes, this is an additional charge right over here. So, but I'm gonna walk through. But that's the cabanas. You can rent them for the day. Once you rent them, you get them for the day or a half day. Right there. We'll walk through. They got a big screen out there, which I don't think you can see. But see, that's why it's called the Lawn Club Grill, because they grill everything here. Novelty. But like I said, this is an additional charge. And then when there's sports games and stuff, these plastic things can come down and you can watch. See if you can see the TV. Yep, there's the big screen. They play movies at night and everything, and people sit out here on the lawn with blankets that they provide and towels and stuff like that. A view of the lawn right there, the lawn club, the cabanas, and the screen to watch. Okay, let's head this way. Oh, and they do have a smoking section, and it's right back here. So for all you smokers out there, but you shouldn't be smoking anymore, but if you need to, it's right back here by this piece of lawn. But we're heading to the back of the ship. At the back of the ship, they've got a bar, and of course it's called the Sunset Bar. We're actually staying, let's see if I can find our location here. Because we're at the edge, right over here. Let's head over this way. We're on the 10th deck. Oh, I still got to go down one more deck, because that's more of the bar. And no, that's the dining, I believe, down there. But people are getting off. They're going to go have a good time. Oh yeah, they're in the water. They're having a great time. Yeah, this takes us back down to the Ocean View Cafe, right down this way. If I'm not mistaken, we're on deck 12. I believe that's deck 11. Should make sense. And then that right there is our veranda for our cruise. I love staying back here. You just got to be ready when you dock, because they back up and the engines are rumbling and everything. But that's our view. So when we look out of the ship, that was our view this morning. I mean, how can you beat that? Looking back through the Ocean View Cafe, they're getting ready for lunch service. They got the doughs ready for the pizzas. It is Mexican Day today, so we're probably going to come get some nachos and stuff. They always make great displays, so I can't wait to see what that is today. But heading back to the room for a little bit. I'm going to see if we're going to go to the island and then maybe have some lunch here, or maybe on the island. Not quite sure yet. Making our way to perfect day at Coco Cay. Probably going to have a little lunch. Wanted to get off and look at the ships. Figured a size discrepancy. But that is the water park right there. That's an additional charge. We've never done that before because there's enough to do on this island without having to do that. Enjoy yourself. But I bet it's fun. Looking back at the ships, that is the Reflection on the right and Utopia on the left. That is a big girl right there. But we're gonna have to try her one of these days. It is not such a perfect day at Coco Cay. It is storming. At least we're stuck here, but the wind is blowing sideways and we're still getting wet. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. We should have stayed on the ship. We got a little wet at Coco Cay. They did give us towels. I'm soaked. Heading back to the room, take a shower, go get some food. Everybody making a mad dash back to the ship. Wrapped in towels. Made it back to the cafe for a little Mexican lunch flare. Right there, check it out. Love their display. They do have a nice little vegan option. I mean, the food looks great. But you know, oh my gosh, wait till Michelle sees this. One of her favorite desserts that I make. Look at that. Well, the rain may have chased us away from Coco Cay. There's still people over there. But it didn't keep me from the buffet. Chicken
And look
nachos.
at my plate. I know it's a lot because I'm starving. I haven't had
And
it
we
yet.
have not eaten
But
anything
I've got
today.
Fish, which I don't normally get.
Fish?
And then vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. So,
Perfect. You did great. Is that
yeah,
sweet
I won't
potato?
eat- Yes.
Her favorite vegetable. And I got Chinese.
Oh, there you go.
Travelers, I don't know if you can see it back there, but Coco Cay is back there. We're on our way to our next adventure, which is Freeport, which is kind of neat. This was the restaurant we went to on the Margaritaville that we fed the sharks. So we're hoping that's still open. I'm going to end today's adventure because we're going to go out and meet with the rest of the crew. Got to go finish some more of this St. Patrick's Day, even though it's not St. Patrick's Day anymore. But we're going to go have some fun tonight, and this is where we're going to end today's adventure. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning on day 4. Good afternoon on day 4 on our celebrity cruise. And we are in Freeport. This is a working port, just to let everyone know. There's the Margaritaville at sea. We've done a video of that, but you'll see all the crude and gas containers. There are 2 ships in dry dock right over in that area. Looks like a Holland America and a Carnival is over there. The last time we came here on the Margaritaville, the Disney Dream was over there in dry dock. But you can see they're making more docks over in that area, so it's going to become more of a industrial dock. But you can see all the containers, but it is day 4. It's the afternoon. We slept in a little bit. We're going to get off, do a little exploring, and see what today brings us. So, let's go see what today holds. There's the beautiful reflections right there. Celebrity reflections. And we are at Freeport. We actually have been to this port before, but because there was only one ship in port at the time, this was all closed when we came on the Margaritaville. So today it's open because Margaritaville and the Reflection is here in port. But there she is right there. Look how beautiful. Okay, let's go check out some of these shops. Once you get off, there's a little security right there that will check photo IDs. Make sure you have the photo ID, just not the ship ID, but a photo ID also. And there's a little map of the port. But there's little shops all along the way. You know, all that little trinkety stuff. And I mean, I think I could rock that Caribbean outfit right there. Okay, we got to find something for Peeps, and Michael and Ken are looking for something. So I'm sure we'll find something. All the little trinkety stuff. That has some wind chimes, t-shirts, and all kinds of good stuff in here. Got some gifts to take back home. Apparently the Bahama Mama rum cakes are made right here on the island.
We got
Key lime
and
rum cake. They actually had samples in the shop, so they were 3 for $25.
marinated in Caribbean rum. It says.
There we go. And they're supposed to be made on the island. So
We tried the key lime. They had samples. It was delicious.
yeah.
It was really good.
Awesome.
Very light.
Yeah,
good.
it was. And there, I mean, it's right off the ship. I mean, you just trip over it when you come off. And I know some of our group would wind up right here. I'm trying to film the best I can, but the wind is terrible today. Feels great, but not good for filming. Give you a little more shots right there. And that's their food market right over there. The conch fritters, all the seafoods and stuff like that. Having a great little time though. Don't want to come to the beach. No, it is a beautiful beach area right here. If anybody remembers the Margaritaville cruise, beautiful area. That used to be a swimming area. They're now prohibited, but some people still swim. All the oil crude tankers out there. And we are heading right over here to Pier 1 to see if we can feed the sharks yet again this year. Here we go, Pier 1. Let's go feed the sharks. This is the one place Michelle wanted to come to feed the sharks. And you can see them down there swimming around. We're gonna get some conch fritters and maybe some fried shrimp. But they are all here. When you start to throw stuff in, there'll be even more of them. This time we bought a bucket of shark food.
Can't show that.
Yeah, I can. It's chicken. It's $10, but they do bring you gloves. Okay, who's gonna be the first shark?
Oh. Sure. Now watch, was the other one gonna come?
Only one lemon shark today? He's gonna get fat.
He's like, you got more?
Yeah, he knows.
Give him more.
Here, I'll give him a big piece.
Oh, big chicken.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're all
Throw
legs.
it close. Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes. You can see him coming up. Oh, there he is. Throw it in there,
It's
sure.
cold. Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry if I get you in the wrong water. Did he get it?
Where'd the other one go?
Yeah, he got
Oh,
it.
he's coming. He's coming.
He's coming. He's that black.
Watch him fight over it. Now you can get
Wow,
him.
he can really come in the shallow, can he?
Yeah.
I didn't think they could do that.
Yep.
The other
All right,
one.
here, I'm gonna give him a bonus piece. Yeah. Oh, he didn't get it.
He got that little piece, and he's got the other piece.
The other one got it.
There, he got it. He got it. I
They're the
mean,
same.
we didn't even have to pay for this excursion.
Look at the little fish coming up now.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Looks like the bull shark has made his appearance right there.
He's like,
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Yeah. He's coming.
Ooh, he's got it.
So we got 2 lemons and a bull right now.
Oh, he
he
didn't
walked
get
up
it.
past it. Oh,
Oh, there's something next to
the
him.
fish got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, he's got a friend now.
Yeah.
Oh, he smells it. Look, he's tasting
Yeah.
it.
Look how that one just staying right there. Is it a baby? Baby shark?
Baby, chuck, 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 baby.
All right.
That one's staying right on it.
He got it that time. He got it. What an experience. Frenzy begins. Bull shark got it.
Here, I'm taking it. Did he get it?
Yeah, he got it.
Here, we got a piece of bird. Okay.
These kids are just a playing. Look at this. Michelle's just loving life right now.
Oh, that one's on this side. I don't think anybody's going to get it.
They'll get
Oh, he
it.
smells it.
Look at that.
Oh, he went
Look
over
at
there to
it.
get it.
Wow.
He's going to beach himself.
Nope, he's good.
Wow. Now he needs to get back up. There he goes.
All right, I'm gonna throw this one for the birds.
He made it.
Okay. What an experience. If you ever make it to Freeport, definitely come to Pier 1. They've been here forever. Apparently, that's what they told me. They're getting ready for dinner service. So we're in between services, but they get very busy because of the local hotels and all the local people will come here and eat. So don't judge a book by its cover. It's fantastic, and make sure you feed the sharks. I'll take you inside, let you look at the restaurant inside. Looks like they're having a private party. Looks bridal over there. Very nice. But this is the interior right here. And they have sushi bar. Full bar, sushi bar here, everything. Definitely make your way to Pier 1 when you guys come here on a cruise. It's worth the walk. It's a 10-minute walk from the port right there. You'll enjoy it. So when you come to Pier 1, don't panic. It is a little, like I said, industrial. It's very industrial. And you have to walk through the industrial part right over here. But it's a 10-minute walk. I mean, right over there's the ship, Margaritaville, and the celebrity right there. So, but it's very safe. Everything's good. But I mean, it's absolutely beautiful out here. Definitely give it a try. This was one thing Michelle wanted to do on this whole cruise, and she got to do it, so she's all happy. The taxi barracks area, you just cut through. They'll tell you where to go. But we had a great time. It was so fun. We are now back. This was the little port. See, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. We could have actually even got a taxi, but it was worth the walk. We'll do a little more shopping before we hit the ship. We got about an hour before we have to get on, so might as well enjoy it. Made it back to the room from Freeport, and we got our little charcuterie. They deliver this daily, but if you don't eat it by 5:30, they take it away. But that's it. And we had 20 minutes to spare to get back on the ship. Hey, Freeport, until next time. You can tell everybody it's getting on the Margaritaville over there. The shops know when the ships leave because they start shutting down a half hour before the ships get ready to leave. So just be prepared. We leave at 4:30. It is now 4:10. They must leave around the same time. Still wondering, should we give that another try? I think the weather and everything just had something to do with it. Maybe we should give that another try. Getting ready to take off and back to our favorite spot on the ship, the Skyview Lounge, and that right over there. See the red roof? That's where we fed the sharks. Still want to know who owns this shop right here. Our final dinner. We opted for Opus after finding out the short ribs were on here. Melanie and Tony over there. Michelle's over there. Starters and food over here, and the reason we came here instead of the buffet is because they have the Barlow braised beef short ribs, and we had them on the last cruise and they were fantastic. So that's what I'm getting again tonight.
It's terrible, so you have 5 strengths.
Thank you so much.
Tried for 2 hours.
Oh no.
That one and Dot and the Kangaroo. Oh my Lord have mercy.
Dot and the kangaroo.
Yeah, there was a little movie called.
Of course, the last night of the cruise, you have to get not 1, but 2 desserts. We've had a great time, great dinner. But I think I'm ready to call it a night. Travelers, that is a wrap on night 4 of our 5-day, 4-night cruise aboard the Celebrity Reflection. We had a wonderful time with family and friends and fellow travelers, but it was a great time. Met new people, had new experiences, and it was just a wonderful cruise. So travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.